real shit.
Social animals, they can't live alone. But you can live pretty well by yourself. I tell you, instead of feeling alone in a group, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself.
distanced yourself from the whole thing.
That real shit. real shit.
They say humans are social animals. They can't live alone. But you can live pretty well by yourself. I tell you, instead of feeling alone in a group, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself.
shit.
They say humans are social animals. They can't live alone. But you can live pretty well by yourself. I tell you, instead of feeling alone in a group, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself.
distanced yourself from the whole thing.
real shit.
They say humans are social animals. They can't live alone. But you can live pretty well by yourself. I tell you, instead of feeling alone in a group, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself. So it doesn't matter if I'm there or not, right?
You were just afraid they'd abandon you. So you abandoned them. You distanced yourself from the whole thing.
That real shit.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me? Sorry about the delay. Um, I might have to rug this anyways, like at some point, because one of my let me put the music on. Sorry. How is everyone doing? I'm sorry for the wait, but yeah, one of my kids is basically having like a earache, ear pain. So let's see. She's now sleeping, but you know how kids are. I mean, you might if you have kids. If you don't know, but yeah, it sometimes happens, right? Let me just adjust the sound for me too. Sorry guys, didn't prepare anything because I literally started the stream and like 1 second later was like crying, so I literally went there. But anyways, like she's better now, so hopefully we'll have a nice stream. Can you hear the music? Is the sound good? Let me know. Um, yeah, I cannot have the sound for me too loud because I need to hear if she's okay. She should be, but you never know. Guys, how is everyone? The Our good friends RH memes, the coins are pumping today, which is good, very good. Last time that I checked, every single one was on the green. So what else do you want? Perfect, perfect weekend. Everything going up. Some more than others, obviously, but and we can see that. Let me open it. By the way, how did you guys watch the debate? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys enjoy questions, suggestions, comments? Let me know. Let me see who's around. Rapid Unbox, welcome, sir. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yes, I'm happy you like the new intro. You guys know that I like to change things, so that's my lobby intro. Let's say my good intro. So I didn't play today only because I wanted to just start the show as soon as possible, basically. And it was like rain today, but it wasn't like one of those amazing days, right? So the intro is for the amazing days. Memes to the moon. Great debate yesterday. Thank you, sir. I'm glad we enjoyed. I think it was good, man. I enjoyed the debate. I think I was able to pass the you know pass the points across or reference the important stuff. I hope the message was understood, at least in terms of what matters, right? Which is the price. And RH memes are winning. They are. What's up, Dolphin Rising? How are you doing, sir? DJ Polly, welcome, sir. Okay, so everything is good. Sound is perfect. Awesome, guys. Awesome. All right. Pump tires hex will get adoption. Yeah, obviously. It's a matter of time. We already have over 1,000 holders, and as I shared and as RHMax showed during the stream, that's quite significant, at least in my opinion. Obviously, we don't compare with Hex so far in terms of holders. That's absolutely true. But look, I think we could be looking at this in the wrong way, which is, look, with only 1,600 holders, we are able to be right now from launch 200x. So from launch, so that's amazing. That's amazing. Imagine how the price will perform when we have like 10,000 holders. So that's my takeaway. My takeaway is not the opposite. Um, it should actually, if you're holding the OG hex, right, DeFi hex, you should be thinking at it the other way around. It's like you already have a lot of holders and still the price underperformed a lot. So not a great sign, right? Um, in our case, in the BitcoinHEX case, it is much better in my opinion, right? Price performance is better when we have less holders, man. That's a recipe for success, in my opinion. Plus, like, look, however we want to look at this, right? So far, and like, obviously, this is just the beginning. Like, like the BitcoinHEX meme is still on its first run, which is one of the reasons why I preferred it right now, because it's on its first run, right? So new is usually always better. Not only that. because of the tokenomics, because it has a fixed supply, that might have a completely different impact on how it performs in the long run. I'm not even talking. I'm not focusing on the short term. Short term, sure, it's going to have a great impact. It will be very positive, absolutely. But in the long term, right? Because the original hex, the idea is that if you're staking, right, if you're committing time, you are committed, right? You have a sort of commitment. With this one, I mean, you buy and sell and you don't have anything to do with it, right? So people assume that after you sell, you don't care. Could be correct, but that also applies to hex, right? The problem with the original one is that you keep getting free hex, right? When I say free, it's not really free because you have to destroy hex to mint hex, but you get my idea, right? You get the yield. So um, it's easier in that sense to keep dumping, right? Even if you don't believe in it. So the non-believers in BitcoinHEX, they sell and they go away, right? um, on the other case, they keep just dumping, right? So in the long term, we'll see, right? Everything depends, in my opinion, on the price. The price is the ultimate decision maker in terms of what's good, of what's not good, etc. It's not really the technology that matters or what the technology does. That is secondary. The important thing is the price. Obviously, we can incorporate the technology into the price, in the sense a better technology should have better price performance. But what's better, right? Better is not objective; is subjective to our own personal worldview. Therefore, you know all these metrics that we can look into, they're very subjective, right? The only one that I believe it's truly objective is the price, because I think personally it incorporates everything else. So it is what it is. But anyways, I think it was a very good debate. At least I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. Winning team, glad to be here. Well said, Kev. Well said, sir. People, oops, sorry. Very Alan. People need to realize memes aren't always a rug. Yeah, exactly. Like it depends. They can form a community, and the BitcoinHEX it has all the ingredients to form an amazing community, because it's actually the original vision. The original vision in terms of name and branding, right? And with an updated contract, one where you cannot mint, right? This one you cannot mint, so you can just buy it, hold it, and that's it. You cannot mint more of it, right? It has a fixed supply. So I mean, those ingredients are very good, right? And I believe even for the Hex brand, it's good to have something that's different than the others, right? We call it a meme, but it's just a meme because we call it a meme, right? It's just a piece of technology. That's it. It's very simple. Where was I? Yeah, last storage we bought. Yeah, this dip was juicy, sir. So if you caught it, you still can, right? Late again. Good evening. Like, you're not late, sir. We we started very literally just now, because I was doing something, so I kinda got delayed. Thank you, sir. Thank you, and good health and everything good for your family and yours, like everyone watching, obviously. Um, I hope our good Lord Jesus gives you everything that you want, guys. That's what I hope. So I do respect the pump. So I respect the pump for any coin. So even the coins I don't hold, right? Because it's good for PulseChain, right? Like I'm very positive. I think like any coin doing good on PulseChain is good. Even coins that I don't hold, that I don't like, etc. Because it's just good for the ecosystem, I guess. More volume, more liquidity, blah blah blah. You know it is. So you know that I'm not really a maximalist of anything. I think as long as we can form communities in PulseChain, sub communities for around projects, I don't really care what they are. I have my own preferences, obviously, but as long as people like them, for example, tax tokens. You guys know that I don't really like tax tokens, but if people like them, perfect. I hope there's many and successful ones, right? Because respecting the pump, most important thing. So let me share the screen really quick. Where is the button? Okay. Oh shit! I forgot to send Frogboy the link. Sorry, Frogboy. Let me send you now. I'm not sure if you're there. You probably aren't, but I like to send a link anyways. Just in case. When I said I would send the link to Tiger, but yeah, not today, man, because of my daughter. So I might have to leave at any moment. Oh, where am I? Sorry, guys, I was doing something. I forgot. But anyways, I will send you next time, Mr. Tiger, if you're around. If you're not, doesn't matter. But I'll send you on the next one. Tax tokens equals brutes tokens. Yeah, a way to look at it, I guess. But I think it's only for PTGC. I think there are far more tax tokens like ecosystems. What was the name? I don't know. There's a name. There's like a big one. I think like aside from PTGC. At least they were big. I don't know if they're still. I don't remember the name. And anyways, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care about that. What I care about are the RH memes. Well, not only RH memes, pump tires memes. I like the technology. Peacock is doing very well, man. And Peacock, look at this, bro. They have so much money lying around, and like soonish, right? I will add stables as well, right? Like stable banks, right? So people holding stables. That's important as well, I think. So let me sort by ROI. Actually, let me see. Did you guys add any new coins? You guys didn't add any new coins. I'm disappointed. You need to add your coins there. You need to add your coins there because they will appear here. They will appear, and you can see, for example, Groiper, right? It has had a nice price performance, so I'm happy to share it. It's good, man. And somebody added it here, so I'm also happy for that. Let me see the weekly one. Oof, man, this is an amazing weekly chart. Look at this. Everything is melting. Everything is dying, and here we are having fun with Groiper. Amazing, man. Amazing. Just beautiful. I love it. And like not too many holders. Like, I'm sure like there could be more probably, but man, they have a lot of money lying around. Just happy to pump Groiper. I like this. Pump potential is gigantic. Man, still amazing. Still amazing. You see, still in terms of prices, he's still underperforming the average of the others, right? So, for example, Peacock, right? And still has a huge price deviation from the average of RH memes, right? So, I mean, I mean, it looks like a number go up only, right? Up only, and sometimes people are like, I don't want to buy the top. I understand, but sometimes it is what it is. It can continue. Like, it can always drop, of course, but it can always continue, right? We never know what happens. So, and liquidity is good. Volume as well looks good. Kinda looks good. Like 2 Poseidons, couple whales. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let me go back home. Price change. What's going on here? Ooh, finally the market is understanding. Finally. And why do I say this? Because USDT is actually the only coin that the deployer didn't put any PLS against. So it's free of deployer money, let's say. No way, right? No pump tires deployer, no way attached to USDT, right? It's completely community owned. Okay. So it's interesting that it's having such a nice pump. Oof. There we go. Not bad. It's like this bottom. It's holding up. Let's see. Let's see if we have the reversal here. This is like the weekly chart. Don't forget, guys. I'm always looking long term, right? I like the weekly charts. But yeah, it could. Like reversing is hard because one more day only, right? But still, the new candle, right, that pops up could be like a nice green one, right? So not many holders. Well, liquidity is not bad. Some pools, of course, USDT, USDC. Of course, we die as well. Very nice. I like to see this. Not many holders, right? Still high concentration. Nice liquidity to market cap. What else? Yeah, it has a couple Poseidons, etc. Right? So not bad. Not bad. It still has a long way to go. A long way to go. But I like to see this. I like to see this. Let me see the daily, just for fun. It was a nice juicy pump. Nice juicy pump. Yeah, nice. Good for USDT. Let me go back here. And USDC as well. Perfect. Let's see USDC. Oh, nice. Nice little pump. It's close to the bottom, I guess, so. Very good opportunity for these coins, I guess. Nice concept. Like again, few holders, good concentration. They have some money lying around. Not a huge amount, but it's enough, right? It's enough to move it if they want to, right? If they want to. But yeah, this one is still very huge deviation, etc. Right? So very low price, very good opportunity, man. I think there will be at some point, guys. I think, and like this is my own personal opinion, of course, but I think there will be a RH meme stablecoin season, right? Because why not? Because why not? Because there's three of them, and man, I think there will be a season for them. The new craziness for the new stablecoins that will go to one. Why not? I didn't know about USDT player not holding an BitcoinHEX. Now you see there's new information. You didn't know, but that's because you didn't research. Because if you did research, if you took your time and went to the lore, if you came into the lore page, and let's see, I need to add a few more tweets now here because Richard made that reply that was interesting, so I need to add it here. But anyways, if you come here and you scroll around, actually this should be Trump before most actually, so but I'll fix it later. If you come to, where is USDT? There we go. Free lunch, free lunch. So as you can see, there's no PLS here. There's no PLS deposits from the deployer, right? But anyways, oops, it's a free launch, so yes, there's no deployer. I need to add the, I need to make a few updates, but now I'm making, and guys, like, don't forget to add the tweets because at some point you'll be here, right? And that's important for some reason. But anyways, if you come here and explore, there's always good information. Actually, I need to update this as well because I need to add. This is the original pump contract, right? Now there's like a new version, right, of the contract, so I need to update this as well. Actually, man, see, you always find new things to do. Where was I? Let me go back to the ZK Pulse was pumping as well. Nice for ZK Pulse. Bitcoin most like, oh, now they're like better, right? Like the last time I checked, they were like a gay pump, right? Like maybe 2-3%. Now it's better. I like what I see. I like what I see. This is a nice juicy pump for these coins, and this is good, man. I think Pedro, that is you on Dex BitcoinHEX screener, bro. If it's some gay shit, bro, definitely not me. Let me actually see the X screen for the. Oh my god, is it gay shit again? Those guys. What the fuck, bro? This is like, oh my god, this is so fucking weird. What is this shit, bro? These people are so fucking weird. What the fuck? Jesus. Man, you guys are sick. Okay, you guys are sick. So, just keep changing it. Keep changing it. At least you're doing something. At least you're doing something, even if it's weird and I don't understand it. Ay, ay. At least you're doing something, right? You're doing something. But like, you guys are so fucking weird. Oh my god, this is insanity. This is a pure insanity. That's my take. And I'm crazy, right? And I think I'm crazy, but I'm not. Definitely not on this level. Actually, let's see. How's the chart? Let's see the Bitcoin chart. Since we're here, oh my god, oops, oopsie. Since we're here, let's see this baby. Nice pump, juicy recovery. Yeah, nice. Let's see if it can hold. Let's see if it can hold, right? If it can't, I mean, worst case scenario, another bottom, another low. But is it? We'll see. I don't think so. I think we'll recover. I'm always positive. But it's possible. It's possible that we go back here, right? If we do, man, good opportunity. Look, did you guys change it now? Man, this is awesome. Like, you keep doing it. I love it. You're just this might be me. Like, this could be me. I guess. Like, it doesn't have double sunglasses, right? It doesn't have double sunglasses. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's good, man. You keep changing. You see, while we're at it, man. While we're checking, it just fucking changes. I love it, man. I love this. These people are crazy, and I like it. So, top stuff. Yeah, but it looks good, man. Bitcoin looks good. I like this ticker. It's a good ticker, quality ticker. Everybody knows Bitcoin, right? So, and look, guys. It's very reasonable. I think it's only logical that this meme Bitcoin goes to 100k. I mean, it's only, it's reasonable what I'm saying, right? Because it will match the price of Bitcoin, and everybody understands this, right? So it's extremely reasonable, I think. It's likely, even. I believe it's likely that. I'm joking, obviously, but we can try. We can definitely try, right? So we'll see what happens. But the chart looks nice. The chart does look nice. What else? Let me go back to. Where is PEPE, man? I thought PEPE was pumping like crazy, bros. It's not even here. I'm disappointed. Let's see, most wanted. The most wanted. Oof. Still in the red. Still near. When I say all-time lows, right? It's like not from lunch, right? From the top. It's close. Is it all-time lows? Since it's like from the top, right? For most, is it? It is nice. We had this nice juicy dump. You see, everybody was like, "No, it's not a rage. I'm gonna dump everything now." Oh my god, was it? Was it this? It's like so fucking gay, guys. Not even. It's like how much? Let me check. It's not much, man. It's like oops, 20%. All right. Thought could be better, right? Could be better. But anyways, it's a good opportunity still, right? Very good opportunity. So this could be the official, like, bottom, and then we just go up from here. Who knows? Who knows? But most good liquidity, volume is okay. Could be better. Oof, super concentrated. Like, of course, like the deployer holds the majority, as you guys know, as you can see here. So yes, the price adjusts to that, obviously. But let's see, 8,000 holders, almost 9,000 actually. Now I wanted to see what did I want to see? Oof, that's what I want to see. They hold 30 million in PLS. The holders of most hold 30 million. So it's possible that these guys decide, look, I have so much PLS that I want to buy a little bit more, right? And just with 1%, they 4x the price, 5x the price actually. So, man, those are good news. Those are good news for most holders, right? Because it's not that difficult to pump, even with the this is not high liquidity, right? But with some liquidity, let's say with some liquidity, it's still, like, extremely easy to pump. So I like this. I do like this. Pedro, build a DEX that will use fees to burn memes instead of PLS. No, I would never do that, bro. That's like retarded. Sorry. Not interested in competing with PLSX. Absolutely not. I like PLSX. I like the model. I like, let it burn PLSX. Let the PLSX holders be happy. Look, we don't need utility. You don't need that shit. Okay. I know you. I know where you come from. BitcoinHEX. You don't need utility, bro. Just accept it as a meme. It is a meme. It is a meme. The less, the more. The more, the less. Right. So, the less things that it does, the better. This is actually good tokenomics. This is good product market fit, right? It doesn't have any utility. What can I do with it? Nothing. You can watch the price go higher. How about that, bitch? How about that? Boom. You can watch the price go up. Boom. That's what you can do. That's what you can do. But look, if you think it's a good idea, man, I sure build something. That would be amazing. I would try it. Of course. I would have my orders there, but like competing with PLSX, nah, I don't think so. I don't care. I like PLSX. I like the model. I like the V2. I like everything. I like how it is. So I'm happy. I'm in my lane, focused, flourishing. Dolphin giving us financial advice from Dolphin Rising. So buy most or pump equals pump SolidX. I believe both pump, which chain or result. Yeah, sure. I think it's because they're liquidity bonded, probably. Somebody add those coins there. Like, how is it possible that we don't have these coins on RH memes? How is it possible? Nobody added SolidX there. Why? Man, you disappoint me. You guys disappoint me. But anyways, yes, they're very tight in terms of liquidity, right? They're very tight. But look, at the end of the day, there's the concept of liquidity bonding through hard slide, etc. But like, don't forget that the things that usually pumps hard is the thing that is bought, right? And having you, of course, like what is attached pumps, sure, but we are always assuming that everything stays equal, right? There's always that condition, right? In Hart's law, never forget that everything else being equal. So, and that condition is very important because nothing is ever equal, right? So people sell. That's what I mean. But anyways, it's a good measure. It's a good measure, and sure, they are correlated in some way. So due to watts and liquidity, they tend to move one with the other, right? That is 100% correct. What about not getting reviews? I have no idea what you mean. Except for one per hour liquidities of PulseChain, cause the fee bug still not fixed. I'm not sure what you mean, sir. You're talking about V1? Yeah, I'm talking about V2, not V1. Yeah, V1 is for ink only, right? V2 is for fees, basically. I know you'll like nice. I'm happy. Yeah, SolidX is a it's a nice coin. Are you talking about the pump tires one, right? I assume. so from like a Firewall, so he's a solid guy. Uh, you know, another Portuguese guy, so of course I support him. I'm looking forward to try the X game, actually, the game itself, right? So when it launches, I'll be happy to spend some money there because I like to gamble. So it's helping a cause, and I like to gamble, so it's two in one. Even though like Crash game, it's not really one that I enjoy that much, to be honest. But it's like my personal preference, right? I like other things, but gambling is gambling, and it's supporting somebody in the community. So I'm obviously going to do it. Um, so yeah, I like so far I think the product, right? I'm talking about the product. The token is performing very well as well. Um, but I'm yeah, I bought it initially a little bit, right? But I prefer to see how it grows naturally after the game is launched, right? So that's why I don't speak about the token that much, because I don't like to pump things that are already extremely pumped, especially before, like, it's a product launch and it's connected to a product. So obviously I'm gonna wait for the product to give my fair share of commentary on that, obviously. So, but so far it looks good, man. And what I see from the videos, etc., the game looks nice, man. The game looks nice. You sent a complaint to Pulse Dev about not getting fees. No. I didn't send that complaint. I sent a complaint saying that I can see the fees on the info, right? Um, that's what I can see, right? About the fees, like, yeah, I think the fees are there, right? Because the fees are basically just or should be there, right? There's no reason for the fees not to be taken from pump tires, right? But I actually did ask that question. I think too. I think I asked like 2 or 3 questions, and one of them, you might be right. I might have asked if there was like any issues or with the fees in those regards, because I think it was connected to that issue, right? The info site, right? That they don't appear there, and I thought it was a little bit odd. So yeah, from the transactions, everything looks okay, right? So yeah, but we'll see. We'll see if they ever reply. I don't think they will reply. I don't think they'll reply. But it would be good if they fix, or if they told us why that doesn't work, right? For pump tires coins, which is a little bit odd. I have to admit. But I like the exchange. I won't complain. I like the PulseChain. I think it's okay. Is it the most advanced? No, of course not. Right? It could have better features. At this point in time, yeah, sure. I think it should have better features, right? But it is what it is. I think there's a plan, but the prices haven't matched because look, plans are attached to prices, not to time, basically. That's how I see things, and I'm sure like V3 will be released, like all that good stuff that everybody wants, but at a certain price point, right? Because it matters more the price point than the timing. RH meme index on the title. Like everybody says that, but like, look, why would you want an RH meme index? Honestly, why would you buy it? No, probably not. You're just gonna buy the coins that you like anyway, right? So, for people that want to get X, blah blah blah. I understand, but it's like, it's not something that I personally think it would help a lot, right? I think it's nice to have. It's a nice piece of technology. If somebody wants to, waste a little bit of time doing that, sure. But it's some work because it's 20 coins, right? So there's some work to do if you want to release an index, right? It's like there are protocols like a set protocol, for example. There's a bunch of things that you can already use, I'm sure, but they're not in PulseChain, I think. So yeah, you could even do a curve style pool, right, with all of them. But look, there's so many options. But I don't know. It's not something that I really care about personally. I think an index is cool if it's for actually. Let me see if it's working. If it's something like, man, why doesn't it load the first time? I don't get it. Is it loading? No. Wait. I wanted to show you guys something, but I can't. It's not loading right now. Don't know why. Need to fix it. But anyways, I think indexes could be cool for gambling stuff, but in terms of just having an index for the sake of having an index, sure, at some point it could be important, right? If the coins are pumping a lot and you need content and stuff for the coin, sure. there will be a lot of attention. So at that point, it might be interesting to build an index, right? But right now, it doesn't. Like people usually see these things like the other way around, which is you need a lot of things being built when there's a lot of people right around, when you need to create engagement, right? When there's not a lot of people around, you need minimal stuff, right? Like for rhmemes.com, for example, it has the information, it has already a lot of things, right? But it's fixed. It's more like towards the price and the holders and that kind of stuff. When this grows, right? When this grows, because look, man, like the total liquidity. Let me go back. The total liquidity of these RH memes right now is like 1.7 million. It's like it's gay, it's retarded, it's super low, right? Super low. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. At some point, it will be worth it, right? But you need to kind of give it time. Give it time. Should people build before? Sure. Like if they can and they have time, like, but I have other, like better things to do, to be honest, than building like stuff just for the sake of building. That's at least that's how I see it, right? I try to be useful with the time, something that solves a problem or people want now, right? Something now, for now, literally. That is on the deck. I'm not sure what this comment is, sir. Sorry. Please explain what you mean. I like the index idea, but isn't the max around 16 pairs? Like, could be. I have no idea, to be honest. Don't know. Could be. I don't think so. I think you can have more, to be honest. But it's just a complexity, right? Like, why? You can have price indexes, right? You can have a price index, for example, not really an index where you collateralize the index, right? With coins, like a different thing. But look, again, I think it's too much trouble. I did like a sort of price index for the PEPE game, right? I wanted to show you that, but like I need to make a few fixes, I think, before I can it works again. That's what I mean. And I completely dropped that one for a little bit now because of the RH move. So I'll take a look at it at some point. But yeah, regarding the indexes, I just think it's like not that interesting, right now. Things change, don't forget, guys. So it can be interesting later, right? At some point in time later. What else? Let me see some more coins that are pumping. Ooh, they're already dumping? Already dumping? Or am I now? Yeah, they're already dumping a little bit. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. No. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the... Okay. Pump. Let's see BitcoinHEX. Let's see BitcoinHEX. Because it's one of my favorites. Oh, look at this pump that we measured, like 5x, boom, easy. A correction, it's okay, it's expected. But the chart looks nice. And look, man, this is, I think, like, this is, and this applies to, like, the other meme coins, right? But if you check here, right, this is 215x from launch, right? This is like quite good for the time that we are now, right? Because if we see here the alpha page, yeah, man, we can see that sure they dumped a little bit, right? But so far it looks good, man. So far it looks good, right? In terms of price performance from from launch. If you look at this is like logarithmic, right? So this is 100x, 1kx, and so you see, like, these numbers are crazy high already. So this is like week 40. Actually, I need to update this, but this is like week 42 or 43, right? And the ROI is unbelievably high. It's much higher than Bitcoin ever was, or Ethereum, or even Hex, right? At the same time frame, right? In looking at the same time frame, like in terms of days from launch. So this is, at least to me, this is extremely bullish. This is crazy bullish. It's man, it's amazing. It means that buyers and holders are not selling; they're actually holding. I like it a lot. If when you say if Bitcoin hex ends up past, like, look, this is, at least to me, it's very obvious, very obvious that it will, because only because of the sheer amount of supply that, difference, the difference in supplies, right? So just because of that, it's probably gonna have a higher price. So when that happens, I'm not saying market cap, right? I'm just talking about price. When the price is higher, when they see a different number, a number higher than the other hexes, people will be like, "Oh shit, yeah, the price is higher." So yeah, and I think this hex will like, it has the potential to reach important land, the other one, right? Like back to, like, the 10 cents, the 50-cent mark, like the old all-time high for the eHEX, $1, which is the goal that everybody was talking about like last season. So I mean, it has the potential to do that. It has the potential. We'll see. I think it will in the next 2 months, more or less. So yeah. Oh, by the way, and I'm keeping my targets, right? I'm keeping my targets in terms of timings. So basically, let me share here. Give me a second. Uh, Let me see if I put it in my bookmarks. I mean, I put it, but it's like from fucking ages ago. Okay, give me a second. Let me see if I can find that tweet. What did I? What was the 16? There we go. Found it. Found the little bugger. So, I'll go back to the prices, right? But you guys know that I like to drift a little bit. But anyways, so this was like from August, right? And this is what like, let's not focus right now on the prices that I'm mentioning here. Let's focus on the dates, right? This is like, to me, this is absolutely still in play, right? Until the end of the year, right? That's when I saw things happening, like from October 15 to December 31st. So I think we're already a little bit late, to be honest, right? Because I saw the price movements that could already top in this time, right? So do I think that we had the Bitcoin top, because like the all-time high was like 6 of October, right? I said like 15. It is possible, but like, look, these, like the extremes, the October 15 and December 31, are usually the least likely, right? The more we go into the middle, like November, for example, is the more likely, I think. So it's possible, absolutely, that we already had the top for Bitcoin and now it's going down only, right? But I don't think so. I think the probability is that Bitcoin still recovers, right? Sorry, what I mean is that Bitcoin still recovering has a higher probability, right? That's what I mean. So yeah, that's what I think. So until the end of the year, we do have a chance that these coins will move very, very high. That's what I think. Let's see what you guys are saying. My fucking mouse. BitcoinHEX is going to be shielded in many cities. I hope so, sir. I hope so. If BitcoinHEX reaches 1 first, all the hex OGs will be so pissed. Like, probably. They should be happy though. They should be happy because they can actually say, there's a hex out there that reached 1 already. So the next one is gonna be this one that I'm holding right now. Bro, like, how easy is this marketing, man? Like, I don't get it. Why would they be not happy? Bro, I would do that. If eHEX or pHEX reaches 1 before BitcoinHEX, that's gonna be my marketing. Whoa, that hex already reached 1, bro. Look at this hex here. Fixed supply, meme hex. Bro, it has all the conditions, right? But I think it's gonna be before. That's what I think. Let's go, BitcoinHEX sharing this Harry Potter Abomasonic Inu. Oh man, but for the RH memes, yes, that would be funny. Maybe somebody will launch it on pump tires. I like that the RH memes are limited in supply and will never increase in quantity. Man, exactly. That's what I like. That's good tokenomics. However you want to say. Like some people laugh at this and say those are not tokenomics, and somebody like other people like me are like, yeah, those are tokenomics actually. Having a fixed supply, it is. Those are tokenomics. Um, I don't see why not. And they're good. If you have a community, people buying, it's good that the supply doesn't change, I guess. So, let me go back. Where was I? Like this began because of BitcoinHEX, of course. Distracting me, BitcoinHEX. Dress. Yeah. Yeah, looks good, man. Looks good. A lot of PLS held by the BitcoinHEX guys. This is good. So the pump potential is quite extreme. Quite extreme. It's good. I like it. Let's go back here. Not here actually. Home. Let me check. One more coin. XRP, Bitcoin, USDC. Okay, let's check XRP. Holding up, similar to BitcoinHEX actually. Holding up, not bad. Let's see if it can hold this. Hopefully, I think it can. Look, I think it can. Liquidity is not bad. Man, I still remember these coins having like 9k liquidity or 10k liquidity. Not so long ago. Holder's not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. Largest holder is still the deployer. They have some funds. Still a very high price deviation from the RH memes average. There's 24 holders who are whales in PLS, so they have quite substantial sum of PLS to spend. Maybe they'll buy more, who knows. Yeah, nice pump potential. Yeah, it's looking good. XRP2 is looking good. Yeah, what else? I mean, all these funds are actually, they're looking good, man. They're looking nice. There's not much to say. Like, for example, in XRP2 you can still be a whale, for example, for 2.4k, or a shark for $200. That's crazy. That's retarded. Yeah, but they're looking good. Yeah, the others are not bad. Not bad at all. And let's take a look at PEPE. PEPE deserves some recognition, even though it's not pumping like crazy. It deserves some recognition. Actually, let's activate the PEPE mode. Oosh! There he goes. And I like to enjoy this PEPE mode. I like to enjoy the PEPE mode. Man, this is amazing. Nice liquidity. Cheers to that. Price, volume, concentration is quite high for this kind of thing, which is good. This is very good. It has a lower liquidity to market cap. What else? Less holdings. Oosh. Oosh. They have rich holders, which is good. A lot of whales. Fantastic. Fantastic. For example, compared to eHEX, it's already, it's just slowly getting there. Slowly. Nice pump potential. This is amazing. Amazing stats for PEPE. I like PEPE. PEPE is a very good meme, I think. A lot of holders already. Amazing. Look at this. Seems to be recovering. Look at this dip. Already recovered a lot, guys. Already recovered a lot. So on the weekly, it doesn't look bad at all. I think it's already getting started. Looking strong. The sellers are getting bought, so it's a good sign. It's a very good sign, man. I'm a simple man. I'm a very simple man. I see a red candle being bought up. I like it. Can't complain. Cannot complain at all, man. This looks good. Alright. I think. Do you guys have any comments or questions about the debate or anything you want to talk about? Because if not, stop screen sharing. I'm gonna jit out. Oh man, I forgot to. Actually, it's only on my end, I think. Better now. I'm gonna jit out because I don't know if my kid is gonna wake up any second from now, and I have to be ready. So I already was blessed. I was blessed to have at least more or less an hour. It was good, man. It was good. We had good fun. Saw some coins that were pumping, and that's what we need, man. That's what we need. Pump in our lives, green candles, so that we are happy and excited for tomorrow, because tomorrow is another day, and probably we will pump. Why? Because I said so. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Please give me reasons to come back. Give me more green candles, because tomorrow I want to be here. I want to be forced to be here with giant green dildos. They're so impressive that I gotta come here. I gotta stream and talk about them. They're like, first of all, bro, there's never retarded questions, right? The more retarded, the better. That's how we see it. That's how I see it. Sorry if I'm asking too many retard, but I was excited when I see liquidity PEPE game was higher than base PLS. Look after your daughter wish. Sure. Yes, sir. It's good, man. I'm happy when that happens, right? When there's a flip, and I think in some coins we already saw that the flipping, let's say, between the liquidity, right? So the largest pool is not PLS. Look, everybody's entitled to their opinions. I prefer if the largest pool is PLS. I prefer, but it's just me. Right? Anybody can open pools with pairs with tokens, so it doesn't mean anything, right? It only means that your token is tied to another one in liquidity, right? So if it performs well, better. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? It is what it is. But I like the PLS base, right? I do like it. So in my opinion, it's that is the best. That is the best that we can have, right? Other than stables, obviously, but that's like doesn't really matter, right? You wanna have the most liquidity with the token with the most liquidity on chain, right? That's the most important thing, right? The second most important thing, sure, is having ties to tokens that go up a lot. Sure, that's very helpful, absolutely. But the number one thing for me is liquidity, right? Having the most liquidity and being tied to the token with the most on-chain liquidity, which is PLS. So that's the better option, in my humble opinion. Anyways, guys, this was shorter than usual. Sorry about that, and sorry for the waiting, for the long waiting. But it's one of those things that I cannot control. It is what it is. I hope to see you tomorrow. I hope we see more green candles, and I'm forced to be here. I'm forced to cheer, and I'm forced to play the intro because I do miss the intro. I'll fucking miss it. It's amazing. It's just a masterpiece. I love it. So I do miss it. So make sure you stay tuned because there'll be more of Pedro soon, for sure. These meme coins are amazing and they will go up. They will go up. I have a feeling. I have a feeling they'll continue. So, guys, speak soon. Bye bye and have a great Saturday or Sunday. Actually, Sunday. Sunday, actually. Already Sunday. So, have a great Sunday evening. We'll see each other later. Bye bye. Take care, guys. Ciao.